and welcome to Life with Stasia. Welcome to my New Year's Eve get ready with me look. So this is the look that I ended up going with. It's the super glittery eyeliner, kind of a glittery lip, and I don't know if you can see, but I've got just kind of soft curls. And there is glitter in my hair, although I don't think it's picking up on camera very much. See it all dancing around on my shirt. It was actually so much easier to complete this look than I thought it was going to be. This eyeliner, I mean, it took me longer than normal eyeliner, but by no means is it super difficult. I'm really pleased with the way it turned out. I think for being New Year's Eve, it's pretty wearable, pretty doable. I think it's really fun, maybe for a festival or even just an interesting girls' night out. You could also make your wings smaller and therefore make it significantly more wearable. But I'm very happy with it. If you'd like to know how I got this look, please continue to keep watching. What is up, guys, and welcome to my New Year's Eve get ready with me. So I'm starting this one bare face. I've just done all of my skincare routine, completely washed my face. Since this is my New Year's Eve makeup, I'm going glittery, I'm going glam, I'm going all out with this one. So I want my skin to have a nice like soft base to work with. My base makeup routine has changed a little bit since last time, not really by that much, but just like a few little products have changed. So I thought that I would kind of film it and show you guys what I'm gonna be doing now. So yeah, I think that just about sums up kind of intro to this video. I'm gonna go in with a primer to start. I really like this one. This is the Makeup Forever, oh, it's a Nourishing primer, step 1. I don't know, I really like it. My makeup all looks really gross, by the way, because I keep it in like a little like makeup bag, so it all just gets covered in other makeup. I find I can never keep it clean. I'm just gonna go apply that everywhere, really kind of like pressing it in my T-zone, like under my eyes, on my forehead, down my nose, any place that I really want my foundation to stick and last forever. This is a primer for that. Now that I've got my face completely primed, I'm gonna make my foundation. I really enjoy mixing foundations. I find it's really personalizable to your skin that day, kind of the coverage you want that day. So I'm gonna be mixing 3 of them today, or 3 things to make foundation today, I guess. I'm going to be mixing my Tarte Clay Stick Foundation with another Tarte product. This is the Tarte Amazon Clay Full Coverage Foundation. I'm going to be mixing those 2 with a little bit of a moisturizer just on the back of my hand to make my foundation. This is just the Shea Moisture Daily Hydration Face Lotion. Since it is kind of a thick formula lotion, I find it doesn't make the foundation too runny. I really love mixing lotions with my foundation, but really like runny, kind of silky, oily lotions have a tendency to just, I feel like the foundation doesn't stay, it just like runs off. So I really enjoyed this one. To mix it, I generally take my, oops, I've got glitter on the back of my hand. Take my clay foundation, or the stick foundation, excuse me, and I just kind of swirl it on the back of my hand. Kind of like try to wipe off the excess. I don't know how much of this like actually makes a difference, but I like to do it. It makes me feel good about it, I guess. Then we'll mix a little bit of this in there. And then my lotion. Take a Real Technique stippling brush, and then I'm just going to mix this all in, paint it on my face with the brush, and then go through with the Beauty Blender to make sure that I don't have any lines or like it didn't settle into any creases or anything I don't want. I do my makeup, I kind of like to do half of it at a time. I like to do kind of like this bottom half, and then I go through and do my forehead later. Since I find this is generally the areas I need the most coverage, I kind of go in when I have the most product down on this half of my face. So now that we have my entire like foundation done, I'm gonna go in with my concealer. Actually recently purchased this one and I've really been enjoying it. This is the Revlon Conceal and Define. It's really similar to the Shape Tape concealer, I find. They're both like a really thick, creamy, like full coverage. I really like full coverage concealers. I've got pretty dark circles, I feel. If anyone's interested, I'm in the color C2. Although this is kind of closer to my natural shade than I normally do my concealers. I normally do my concealers a few shades lighter, but since this is like a drugstore brand, you can't really test it before you get it. Now I love this concealer, but I find it actually blends in better after it's dried a little bit. This way it just kind of blends out completely, I think. So I'm gonna let that dry for just a little bit so that it becomes kind of tacky before blending in with my beauty blender. So now that that's kind of set and dried in, I'm gonna go in and tap everything in. I tap in all of my concealer except for my under eyes right away, because my under eyes I like blend in and then set with powder right away so they don't have time to crease. It's like my biggest problem. My under eyes always crease. To set my under eyes and basically my entire face, I'm gonna go in with the Kat Von D Lock-It like translucent powder. I go in with just a little bit, tap it kind of like into the lid. I then take a different beauty blender. I really like this one because it's got like that flat edge right there you can kind of see. I go in with the smaller flat edge and then set my under eyes to bake. Voila, I am new to baking. I just started doing this, I don't know, maybe like 6 months ago or something, and I know it's a really old technique, but I'm still kind of getting the hang of it, I feel. Some days it turns out super good and my under eyes are like perfect, and other days, I don't know, it just feels super cakey, so today it seems okay. Okay, so we're gonna let that bake for a little bit. Kind of in the meantime, I'm gonna take whatever little bit of powder I have left, tap it onto like a big fluffy brush, and just kind of press it into my skin. I don't want a lot of product because I'm gonna kind of blend this powder all out onto my face. But just to set everything so that I don't mix whatever concealer I just put on my face in with all of my foundation when I blend it. So now that I've gotten everything pretty much set on my face, I'm gonna go in and start contouring and start kind of adding some dimension. So up until this point, every single product that I've listed has been cruelty free, and everything else will be cruelty free. There is one product in my like everyday makeup routine which I just haven't found a dupe for. It's a MAC blush. I got it probably while I was in high school. This kind of, I don't know, I use it as like a contour color, and I haven't gotten around to finding a dupe for it. I mix this MAC blush with an IT Cosmetics palette. This is a Confidence in Your Glow palette. I use like the contour shade from this. I just mix those two shades together for my contour. I also like to contour my face with this Tarte brush. I find the edge of this, because it's really kind of a thick brush actually, I find it is super easy. Within like 2 swipes, I've got like a nice fine line defined, and it's really easy to blend it all out. This has made my contour so much easier and so much faster. Voila, I have cheekbones. Then I'm gonna go in with a nose contour, just mixing those same 2 shades, and with the other side of this brush. Make it on. I'm filming. I love you. Now that I told you guys I only had one product that was not cruelty free, well, I have 2. I have these little Mary Kay it's like a blush bronze little balls thing, and I got these in Mary Kay. It's not cruelty free, but I use that as a bronzer. I just need to find a dupe for it. Put it all over my cheekbones, kind of blending it up a bit higher than that bronzer. And I also like to kind of tie this down into my chin. I think it helps make everything all even. I'm gonna go in with some blush, everyone's favorite, the NARS Orgasm Blush. I like to focus mine kind of on the apples of my cheekbones and then tracing it kind of up and around. I like blush. I think it helps you look more like natural and alive. I'm gonna do my brows next. I use the NYX brow pencil. I'm using one shade darker than I normally buy. I normally buy the shade Taupe, but last time I went they didn't have it. So I've been wearing the color Ash Brown. which I like. It's been working. It's winter. I wear a lot of like darker makeup, so I think it's kind of been working well. My roots have grown in very dark. I'm gonna go apply this off camera just because it's hard to do on camera, I find. If you'd like more in-depth brow video, please leave a comment down below and I can do one for you guys. Voila. I am back with brows. I forgot to mention it before I went and put them on, but I also topped them with some brow gel. I'm just using the NYX Control Freak like clear brow gel. So the look that I'm gonna go for today is like a really big winged liner, but I'm gonna do like a glittery wing. I got this NYX like glitter pigment, so I'm gonna go in with that. I used to do this for festivals is add eyelash glue. So you can get eyelash glue where you can kind of like paint it almost. It comes out like super thin like that. So you can kind of paint it on your face and then add glitter and then brush away the extra. To get this off, I would soak like little cotton rounds in either like some warm water or some makeup remover and really just let it soak in before taking your shower, and it'll help everything come off easy. I learned this the hard way by ripping out a mini eyelash. So I would highly suggest doing that. A little PSA before this makeup tutorial. Before we do that, I'm going to actually go in with just a black eyeliner and kind of map out where I want to put this. But I'm going to bring you guys in a bit closer so you can see what I'm doing. So now that you guys are all nice and close, before I'm going to go in with eyeliner, I'm going to go in and just kind of like warm up this crease and give me like a nice transition shade so it's not just like blank and then glitter. I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I think I'm going to mix this kind of orangey color with this kind of, I don't know, basic brown on a big fluffy brush, and just gonna really softly blend that out into my crease. I think when I do it though, I'm gonna add more of like this brownie shade than I'm the orange shade. The orange shade is just to really help like blend out the edges. I want this brown to be more of the like the defining crease color. Okay, so I just wanted kind of a transition color so they weren't just completely blank. So after I got that, I'm gonna go in with my eyeliner. I use the Tarte eyeliner. I'm using the Kitten Lash. I'm just gonna add a big ass wing. Say a prayer. Wow, that turned out so much better than I thought that it was going to. Let's see if I can do it again. So now that I've got that down, I think I'm gonna lay some extra pressed powder kind of under my eyes just in case there's a lot of fallout with this glitter, which is kind of what I'm anticipating. I think basically what I'm going to do is, because when you have the little lash liner, or excuse me, lash glue like this with a little tip, it dries relatively quickly. So I think I'm just going to kind of trace it on little bits, then with kind of a bigger brush, I'm just going to pat my little glitter pigment onto where I've painted this and just kind of work through like little bits and pieces as I go until I've gotten the whole liner done in glitter. We'll see how it goes. Try to avoid your eyelashes, because once it gets stuck in your eyelashes, this glue is like impossible to get out. I don't know where to start. I guess we'll start kind of in the middle and work our way out, because the inner corner is what I'm worried about here. It's all in my eyelashes. I just warned you guys, and it's everywhere for me. So juiced. That worked out so well. I think I'll be able to do the inner corner. That wasn't nearly as hard as I was expecting it to be. I say that now, knock on wood. like a little flat angled brush, I'm gonna kind of go around the edges and make sure that the glitter is only like where I want it to be. Awesome. So I'm now going to repeat on the other side. Okay, so while it still feels a little like tacky and everything, I'm just gonna kind of let this set. I'm gonna go in with some setting spray. This is the Juice Beauty Hydrating Mist, tones, refreshes, and sets makeup. It smells like heaven. I'll probably set my face again, but I just want to make sure that the glitter stays set. Also, like one of my favorite beauty tools that's not a beauty tool is like this little sample thing I got from Fresh. I actually love Fresh, and I'm disappointed I haven't been able to try the samples. But I love to dry my makeup with it. It's like the perfect size, and the little sample things are so easy to hold on to. What do you want, Nick?
You look hot.
Thanks, babe. So then I've got my eyeliner done. I'm gonna go in and put like a bright color underneath my eyes. I'm gonna go in with the Venus No. 2 palette from Lime Crime. Absolutely love their makeup. I'm gonna go in with this beautiful blue shade right there, and I'm just gonna brush it all the way under my lash line, my bottom lash line. I haven't quite figured out while I'm filming like where I should put my mirrors and stuff, so please excuse me while they like float around the edge of the screen for you guys. It's looking really pretty with the glitter because it's kind of like picking it up and making the glitter look more blue. I'm then going to go in with an inner corner highlight. I am using the Lime Crime highlight. It's beautiful, and they are super pigmented once you get your brush wet. So I'm going to be wetting my brush and putting that right in my inner corners. After I've got that inner corner highlight going on, I think it looks so pretty. I'm going to go through and highlight with that same purple shade. I'm just not going to get my brush wet, and I'll highlight all the high points on my face. Going a little heavy with my highlight since it is New Year's. So now that I've gotten all of my highlighter done, I'm going to go in and curl my lashes before adding some fake ones, or before attempting to add some fake ones. With all of this glitter and craziness, we'll see how easy that is. So then I've gotten my eye makeup pretty much done. I'm going to go in with some last little final touches for it. I want to kind of like I've got the hiccups. But I want to kind of like deepen this crease, but I don't want to get glitter everywhere, so I'm gonna try to be pretty careful when I do it. Hiccups. And I'm just going in with like the brownie shade, not the peachy shade that we blended out earlier. Also, like I said, I'm gonna try to do the lashes. I got the Ardell lashes. I know that these are vegan and cruelty free. I like the little individual lashes better than full lashes. I find them easier to put on. I can never get like the entire strip to fit on my eyes nicely. So these I can just kind of pop on where I want them. So wish me luck yet again. I have 2 mediums on the outside, and I'm going to do 1 short one kind of more towards the middle. Now that I have finally gotten my lashes on, I'm going to go in with a little bit of mascara to help blend them in with my natural lashes. I'm going to be going in with the Tarte mascara. It is the Tartest in black. I absolutely love this stuff. I love like big, thick, spidery lashes, and this helps me achieve that. So I'm going to apply that. So now that I've gotten all of my lashes and mascara on, I am going to be applying lipstick, but I'm going to be doing that later on once I'm like more ready to be ready. In the meantime, I'm just going to go through and brush out my hair so that I can start doing it. I wash my hair practically every single night and blow dry it every single night. When I get out of the shower, I put a heat treatment serum in my hair, and I put kind of just like a conditioning serum in my hair to help keep it all like nice and healthy and my split ends at bay. So I'm not going to go in with any treatments now just because my hair already has the heat treatment on it. I'm going to be going in with my Cortex styling wand. I have like a set of them. There's I think like 5 in here or something, and I'm just going in with the largest one. I just want kind of like loose movement hair. I don't want like super defined curls. After I've done each curl, I kind of hold it in my hand a little bit, let it cool, all completely curled up. My hair is kind of long and therefore kind of heavy, so my curls have a tendency just to get weighed down really quickly. Now that I've gotten them all curled, I'm going to go through with just a hairspray and just kind of like lightly spray them down. While this side completely cools, I'm going to curl this side. So now that I've gotten all of my hair curled and it's pretty much cooled, I'm just going to kind of go through it with my fingers and kind of like break apart the curls and make them look a bit more like soft and natural. Since it is New Year's and I'm all about the glitz and the glam, I'm gonna go through with like another little coat of hairspray, and then that same glitter that I used for my eye makeup, I'm just gonna open it and kind of like sprinkle it on my head. So a few little spritz of my hairspray, and then I'm just gonna kind of sprinkle. It looks pretty. It kind of like catches the light. It's not like an aggressive glitter. Just kind of catches the light and looks pretty, at least in my opinion. And then for lips, I'm going to be mixing 2 colors. I'm going to be mixing the Suavila, I think that's how you pronounce it. Their shade in Santa Ana. I'm going to be using their lipstick, and I'm going to be using the Bite Gloss and the color Oyster Pearl. Kind of. Emma. And I'm just going to go over it with my gloss. Look at that. It's insane. It smells a little like citrusy almost, the gloss. Voila. Wow, I am glittery and glam, and I love that it's all kind of like bluey, iridescent-y. So there you have it, my completed New Year's Eve get ready with me. I kind of feel very like 90s glam, kind of like Pamela Anderson or something, like the brown lip and the blue eye. But I'm absolutely loving it. I think it is glitz and glam. I think it is glitter. I think it is everything you want for New Year's, but still keeping it wearable, if you will. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this look. I now have to change and get ready for a wonderful evening out with my friends, but thank you all so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I would absolutely love to hear from you guys, and until next time.